Let's all play What's My Line?
You made that
up. Good day, everybody.
Good day.
Hello, Arlene.
Hello.
Hello, Melba. Anything happened this morning we ought to know about?
Yeah.
I can't tell you.
That's very... Jim, listen, what would happen if Mr. Magoo spoke like that guy who was rich? How would he talk?
Well, I mean, a fellow talks like that,
Yeah.
with throwing the laugh, and you come out, by George, and I've got the money. I got the money. I promise I'll bring the Magoo nose tomorrow.
All right, terrific. In the meantime, we have two wonderful challengers today. I beg your pardon.
Oh, yes.
I hope one of them is in cough medicine.
Gotta get a room.
This one I don't think is, but first challenger, would you enter and sign in, please?
Oh, come on.
This is
Pretty hokey.
Terry Rose. Where are you from, Terry?
I'm from Highland Park, Illinois.
Highland Park, Illinois. Panel, Terry Rose is concerned with the packages on that table. I must warn you that they are not what they seem to be. Although they are labeled birthday cake, Chinese food, penny candy, and so forth, they all contain the same thing. We will now show the audience what it is that they contain. Okay, you now have to figure out what those packages contain, and we'll start the game with Melba Tolliver.
Aha. Do these packages contain something that is used on the body?
No, they don't.
1 down and 9 to go, Jim.
In those rather mysterious boxes contains something that is edible.
No.
2 down and 8 to go, Arlene.
Are they some kind of party favor?
No, they're not.
3 down and 7 to go, Soupy.
Is there any kind of a salutation in those boxes?
No.
I don't think so.
4 down and 6 to go, Melba.
Now, what's inside the boxes? Could it be used by people of both sexes?
Yes, could.
Yeah. Why are you laughing like that? All right. It could be used by both sexes.
Lets me out.
What is inside the box? Was it ever living?
Was it ever alive? 5 down and 5 to go,
Nice.
Jim.
Is what is in those boxes? It's the same thing. We have been established that. Is it amusing or entertaining?
It's entertaining. I hope so, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would it make me laugh?
Would it make
I
you
laugh at card tricks, you know.
Well, if you laugh at card tricks, it might make you laugh. So we'll give you a provisional yes,
Provisional
assuming that
yes.
you're easily amused.
All right, I'm easily amused and very susceptible. Is there anything of a nature of a game that you could play?
In a way, yes.
Why is he so vague?
Well, because he's accurate.
Because I ask him vague questions. Something that you could play.
Yeah, in a way.
In obvious, then it is a game of some chance.
It's not a game, no.
6 down and 4 to go, Arlene.
Is it for children?
Could be.
Could be.
I can rule out that it's anything for a dog or a cat, can't
Yes,
I?
you can rule that out.
And did you say it did not come in contact with the body? I'm sorry.
Nobody asked.
Oh, no. Does it come in contact with the body in any way?
Yes, it does.
Could it be in the wildest way any sort of wearing apparel?
No kind of wearing apparel. 7 down, 3 to go, Soupy.
On a wild guess, is it just because you make boxes that say birthday cake, popcorn, and candy, and there's nothing in it?
No, there's something in it. 8 down and 2 to go, Melba.
Good guess, though.
It touches the body in the sense that your hands touch
Yes.
it.
What's inside, though? Is it in the shape and size that it would be when you take it out of the box and do something with it, say yes.
I give almost anything to know what the question is.
The question is, I have to phrase this in a certain way. The way this product is inside the box now is not in its complete form.
You're correct.
Yes? Okay. You see, he knows. He can understand backward talk. So once the person takes out what's in the box, is it in different pieces?
Yes, it is.
Uh-huh. And is it a jigsaw puzzle?
It is a jigsaw puzzle. Terry Rose is a graphic designer for Bradford Cut Graphic Designs, who have developed this newest concept in food jigsaw puzzles. Terry, let's go over and have a look at these puzzles. They're really marvelous.
Very good breathing.
Now then, these are the puzzles completed. As you can see, they're all finished. And this one, for example, you want to tilt it down so that it doesn't get too much light. This is what's inside of the Chinese food one.
Oh.
Once you put it together, that's what it looks like.
Oh, that's
And you can probably see on the camera all the little jigsaws in there. We can see them here. What does the other one look like? Let's see, what's that? That's a penny candy one. Look at it. Ooh, that makes you hungry. Okay, what else you got there? There's a
Look at the
popcorn one.
popcorn.
That's
That
got to
is
be
so
hard to put
hard to
together.
do.
This is the hardest one.
Ooh!
Yeah, very.
Yeah, you put
Then
that
what's
in
the
a
next one?
pan.
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
There's a spaghetti one. That's good. That's got to be kind of hard to put together. And what's the...
Oh, I think
Here's the
that's a
birthday cake.
Great idea.
That's
Isn't that
probably
good?
the easiest.
It is a good one.
That's really terrific. How do you get the ideas for these?
Well, first of all, we thought about doing a difficult puzzle, and popcorn seemed to be really the most difficult we could think of. And then we thought a series of puzzles would be the best. So we thought of 5 more food things that people were familiar with, and that each one would have very distinctive packaging. You know,
What do they
concepts.
cost?
They retail for $2 a piece.
And where can you get them? Just any store?
Any major department store. Yes.
They're really fun, and it's a terrific idea. Thank you for being with us.
What's My Line contestants receive these gifts. Sarah Coventry sparkles and shines with elegante pendant and earrings in silver-tone triangles with brilliance. Look glamorous in Sarah Coventry jewelry. And you'll really swing out in style with these action-ready, fashion-right casual slacks. Carjuals by Carwood, cited as a fashion pace setter. And Bissell Sweetmaster, electric all-4 vacuum that needs no attachments. Stores as easy as it cleans. Bissell cares about your home. All right, Larry, it's your turn.
Thank you, Jack. Listen, panel, you were terrific. You got that one double quick. Let's see how you do with this one. Will our next challenger enter and sign in, please? Diane Traxel. Okay, where are you from, Miss Traxel?
Nehalem, Oregon.
Nehalem?
Yes.
That's a marvelous name, isn't it? Okay, panel, Diane Traxel is one of the few women in the world in her line of work, and we'll now show the audience what her line is. And let's start the questioning with Jim Backus.
You're from Mahalo?
Nehalem, Oregon.
Oh, know it very well. Been there many times. Oregon is, the scenery there is very beautiful.
You want a yes or a no on that?
I want a yes. Do you deal in something that I could use?
Something you could use, not in the way she deals with it. 1 down and 9 to go. Arlene?
May I rule out that you have anything to do with chopping down trees?
No, you may not rule that. She's a lumberjack. Okay, Soupy?
Wait a minute. You said, can you rule? And she says, no, you can't.
She chops down trees, obviously.
That's right. That's what I thought when you said Oregon. Oh, there's more? Are you a lumberjack?
Well, I thought we had him there for a minute. Diane Traxel is employed as a logger for Crown Zellerback Clatsop Tree Farm in Seaside, Oregon. And Soupy, your brilliance in figuring that out was fantastic.
I know. I love the way Arlene's been playing the game all these years, and she's beginning to do what I do.
You got him now. This is an unusual job for a girl. How did you happen to get a job like that?
Well, after I graduated from college, jobs were scarce, and I majored in agriculture, took some forestry, and got interested in it.
And you ended up being a logger, huh? Well, what are your duties as a logger? Do you actually chop down the trees yourself?
No, I run a power saw once in a while, but mainly I just take a cable from the back of a cat tractor and hook it up to a log, and the cat tractor hauls it into a landing.
Is any of that dangerous? Do you do any work that's like where you're in physical danger?
Well, it's all dangerous, but we're more aware of it, so we watch out for it.
Are you the only lady lumberjack up there?
Yes.
How do the gentlemen react to that?
When I first started, they were just as nervous as I was, but...
Have they calmed down at all?
I'm just one of the crew.
One of the crew. We'll be the judge of that. Jim?
That's what I was driving at when I was with the scenery, but I thought it's too obvious. It couldn't be that she would be a lumberjack. Do you shout timber? Is that...
No.
Who does that?
A wolf.
Well, I tell you, Diane, if we were going to have a lumberjack place and we were going to have a lumberjack, we'd all want you to be there. Thank you very much for being with us all tonight. Play Who's Who. Could we open the curtain, please, Lloyd? All right, here we have 4 members of our studio audience. One is a priest, one is a mechanic, one is a choir director, and one an engineer. Now, all you have to do is hand out the card so that each person is holding the card which states his occupation. We'll start with Jim. You have 20 seconds. Ready, set, go. Jim, that is a triumph of mistakes. So you now have $25, and here comes Arlene. Correct, and here comes Soupy Sales. You now have $50. Oh. And Soupy has brilliantly fouled it up beyond all recognition, and here comes Melba. Not correct either, and so you have won the game. Okay, now would you take your correct cards, please, so that we know everybody has their own card. Would you please take your own cards? And there they are. Sir, okay, would you tell us who you are now, please?
David Greer, rector of St. James Church, Warrenton, Virginia.
Deborah Cobb of Sharon, Massachusetts.
Walter Thomas, electrical engineer, Chicago, Illinois.
John Sulish, Bordentown, New Jersey.
Congratulations. You all have $75, and each of you gets a gift, and thank you very much for being with us on What's My Line. You fooled them. Goodness gracious, it's time for our masks to be on. Jim, is everybody's mask in place?
Yes.
Would our mystery guest now enter and sign in, please? Panel, you have 3 minutes to guess this one. One question at a time. We'll start with Soupy.
Thank you, Larry. That's a marvelous ovation, mystery guest. Is that because we'd find your name in the entertainment sections of the paper?
Well, I don't know about that.
That means yes. Melba?
Are you known primarily because of your work in television?
Oh, no, I wouldn't say that, you know.
Jim?
By the applause, it obviously wasn't Jack Cassidy. Are you known mostly for motion pictures?
No, not really.
Arlene?
Are you a comedian?
Sometimes.
Soupy?
Well, it sounds like a guy who's so funny, and who is the king of the one-liners? Is it Henny Youngman?
Correct. Henny Youngman. Henny, listen, I heard a story.
He always guesses me, that Soupy.
Well, he's fast.
We just had lunch together, no wonder.
Don't say that, because they'll think that you told me. No, because we referred to Arlene a couple of days ago as the queen of the one-liners.
Well, so am I.
I know that. Yeah, but on her, high heels look good.
Have you ever been stuck for a joke or a one-line?
No.
What is...
There you go. Top that.
How would you define a one-liner? What would you say it was?
Oh, you tell a story in one line. You do the joke in one line.
Like for example?
Well, my wife... Wait a minute. Oh, I'm so tired and knocked out. I just came from London, you know.
Came from London?
6 hours difference of time there, and my timing is off. I sit down, eat, I get sexy. I go to bed, I get hungry. I don't know what's going on.
That's a one-liner.
No, you did. Yeah, well, when I say my wife... let me see, I want to think of one of the newer ones. My wife wanted to have a face lifted. They couldn't do that. For $80, they lowered her body. Hi, Arlene.
Oh, Henny. Henny, you always carry a violin. Did you ever really play it? Or
yes, I studied in vain. I studied... Jack Benny and I both studied with Nero. Let the whole town burn. We don't...
Did you ever play it, though?
Yes.
Professionally?
Yes. I had a band when I was a kid.
No kidding.
Yeah, and every neighborhood we were different because there were so many fights in these halls that if you said like, in Flatbush we were the Albemarle Ramblers, so everybody thought we were lived in Flatbush, you see.
Yeah.
Bay Ridge, we were Bay Ridge Syncopators. We changed the name to fit the area.
I see.
Because when there was a fight, nobody would bother us. We were the local guys, you know.
Oh, I heard one time that you live in a little Connecticut lane there and that there are signs along there. Is that true?
No, I have a home in Woodstock, New York. 99 rooms and a kitchenette. And
Did you have a sign?
10% acres once. Somebody stole a sign.
Did you actually have a sign out there that said Henny Youngman, Laugh Maker?
Yeah, that's right, years ago. I always try to do something in a publicity vein. Keep my name alive.
Henny, isn't it the most popular joke that you have ever told that probably is accorded you and recognizes is when you said, "Take my wife, please."
That's right, yes. Truck drivers holler out, you know, "Take my wife, please." Seems to be an easy thing to remember.
And I got the best wife in the country. Isn't that another one?
Which
you
one?
make up your own...
got the best wife in the country. I wish she'd stay there. Isn't that yours?
No, I'm not going to take the rap for that one. How are you, Jim?
Fine, Henny. How are you?
Do you make up most of them? Do you buy them?
No. I have been buying material for 30 years as I needed it, you know. But I think that I'm a good editor. I think I know what I like, and I do what I like. If I don't laugh at it myself, I will not tell a joke.
Well, you sure kept the rest of us laughing along. And we're very grateful to you, and grateful for you being on What's My Life.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
It's really amazing. There's so many ways of making people laugh, and I guess the people who are entertained more than entertainers just think of anybody who does as a comedian, but they're not all just comedians. Like, he's a one-line comedian. He's brilliant. What would you say that you were, Soupy, from how would you classify yourself, besides unemployed?
That you just took my line. No, I don't know. I don't know whether I would think I was a comedian, I guess.
What would you say you were, Jim, if you were?
Well, I think I'm a comedy actor, I would say. I'm not a comedian per se. Take my wife, please.
Yeah. Okay, we got one comedian, a comedy actor, and two adorables, and we'll see you tomorrow on What's My Line. Goodbye, everybody.
What's My Line is a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. This is Jack Haskell speaking.